In this video, I'm going to explain about how to plot a bar graph using matplotlib library. First, we want to open ideally to open a fresh new Python file. And the first step is import the libraries that are required for our program. That is matplotlib.pyplot and assign an alias name that is plt. And if I want to plot a graph, I need two things. One is x coordinate values and y coordinate values. So x coordinate values here I consider it as like years. Suppose 2005, 2010, 2015, and 2020. And y axis values are given like this: 20, 40, 60, and 80. Okay. Now, if I want to plot a bar graph, there is a function called bar function. Okay, inside the bar function we need to pass the values of x and y. So x is a list, y is a list, both are holding the x coordinate values as well as the y coordinate values. By default the graphs are not visible, so we need to access a function that is called show function. This one, we need to, before run this program, we need to save it in the respective directory. As any meaningful name, so bar graph demo.py. Now I am going to run this program. See, by default, the bar graph is displayed like this with the years 2004, 2006, 2008, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. On vertical axis, the values are displayed like this: 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And the bars are displayed like this. I given the increment order, that's the reason the bars are gradually increased, and by default, blue color is applied on the bars. If you want to change the colors of the bars, then we can pass an color attribute inside the bar function. There is a field called color field property. For this we need to assign, suppose if I want uh, yellow color, so this one, so save this one. See, previously the bars are displayed in blue color. Now I change it to yellow color. So the default color is blue. Other than blue, if you want to display in some other color, we need to pass an attribute called color attribute. And for that color attribute, we need to assign some value. Suppose there is one more field color that is called magenta. If I try to run this one, okay, this is magenta color. Now here by default the bars are displayed in vertical. Suppose if I want to get it in horizontal, that we can get it with the help of bar h. Okay, the same parameters I supplied. Only thing is, in place of bar I access the bar h function. Then horizontal bars are displayed like this. That is the difference. Horizontal bars. Previous one is vertical bars. And one more thing is, by default the bars are displayed with a certain width and certain height. If you want to increase the width or decrease the width or increase the height and width, then that also we can do it. So for if you want to increase the height, so we can set like this 0.5 something. If you pass the values like this, run the program, you can watch the output. So thin bars are displayed compared to the previous output. If you want to increase the thickness, so for in place of 0.5, suppose if I given some 12 something like this, I will run the program. Once I made changes, you can see, because I increase the thickness, so all are mixed up. And one more in the code. So if I given only one, in place of 12, just I given only one. You can see this. In place of horizontal bar, if I given vertical bar, no need to give, just you can access the bar function itself. You can observe the difference. Yeah, sorry. In case of vertical, we need to pass width. See this one. Okay, the width can be controlled with the help of width attribute that is passed inside the bar function. If you want to increase the thickness, suppose if I given 5, you can watch the output. The thickness will increase like this. Okay, so like this we can generate different types of graphs. Different types of bar graphs, like horizontal bar graphs, vertical bar graphs with a specified width and height. Bar height we can control, we can adjust. Bar width also we can adjust. Bar colors also we can define as per our requirement. So this is about bar charts. So I will yeah, if I remove this one, if I remove this color attribute and width attributes, then it will display by default in blue color, this one. By default width, default height is set to this one, and default color also applied, and default graph, that is vertical bar graph, is applied on this one default. Other than vertical, if you want it to display in horizontal, then we can access bar h function. And if you want to adjust the width and height of the bars, that is also you can adjust with the help of by passing the width attribute and height attribute and also color attribute and assign the proper values to those fields, then automatically those changes will be applied on the graph. So in this way we can plot the bar graphs in Python